Okay. We're gonna do this one. When corrupt cops realized they ended their career. I know that the last video like this that we watched, there was a police officer on the video that was charged with the sexual assault of, like, I think 47 females. Like, this guy was horrible. Horrible. He got like 250 years in prison. Let us begin. When corrupt cops realized they ended their career. See why. See what they did.
Police chiefs are some of the most powerful authorities able to command cops. But what happens when police chiefs mess up and their co-workers try to arrest them?
I think I murdered a guy tonight.
At 1 a.m. on the 28th of July,
No way, that was a police commissioner? When did that happen? And where? A police commissioner? Holy.
Police were called by a taxi driver after a man started banging on his window, begging him to call the cops. The man, later identified as Ohio Police Chief Chad McCardle, claimed he was stabbed by a group of people, but when cops arrived, his story changed drastically.
3 guys got me in the car and pulled me and they drove me south.
Where'd they stab you?
Right here. He hit me probably 3 or 4 times.
He hit you he stabbed you 3 or 4 times and there's not even blood? You're lying.
Hard, and then he got me right here.
Do you have any idea who it is?
Or did he not say stabbed? I heard the word stabbed.
3
guys got me in the car and pulled me and they drove me south.
Where'd they stab you?
Right here.
Where'd they stab you? Right here. You had plenty of opportunity and chance to say, no, I wasn't stabbed, I was just hit, but you were stabbed how many times? And there's no damage where you say you got stabbed? Lies.
He hit me probably 3 or 4 times. Hard, and then he got me right here.
And then he stabbed you in the face and you still have vision. That's crazy.
Any idea who it is?
Good.
You were in
Spanish.
a car?
They pulled me into a car.
They pulled you into a car.
Here's what up, dude. I'm a cop. I don't know what your guys' problem is, but...
Okay.
For some reason, Chad decided to start being slightly passive-aggressive to the cops, despite them not having any problem with him whatsoever. It's clear that something might be bothering Chad, and it's obviously not the 4 stab wounds that he claims to have sustained.
Right.
Luckily, it doesn't take long for him to spill the truth.
Basically, this alley, it started kicking me in the face. I grabbed a stick and started stabbing me. I'm pretty sure I killed one of them.
You think you killed one of them?
Yeah. He like came up and kicked me in the face. I was like, all right, let's go. I broke the branch off and started just stabbing. I don't want dude to be dead, but...
It always blows my mind when I see police officers just dig their grave deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and shut the fuck up. Call your lawyer. But there's alcohol involved, and when motherfuckers be inebriated, they just be doing the most or the dumbest or the most different. And it's just crazy. Like, y'all do the job. Y'all should know about this stuff. Y'all tell people all the time. If you need a lawyer, call one or one will be provided for you. Like, shut the fuck up.
Don't f*** around with me, dude.
What started out as a simple call has suddenly turned into something incredibly serious that's gonna be pretty hard to solve. As it stands, their only witness is also their primary suspect, but they've also got a gang of people and a dead body to find. This one isn't gonna be easy, or at least that was the case until they found this in the alley where it all happened.
Did you come out here? What's your name?
Joey.
Joey, did you hear any commotion going on? Like a fight or something that's broke out?
Yeah.
Come out here for me so I can see you.
I was just hiding from him.
You were hiding from him?
Yeah.
So what did you hear?
I was standing right there, and he kicked me in the back out of the blue.
The pieces are coming together. I think this cop got really, really drunk and just decided to fuck with either homeless people or crackheads. And got a little too rambunctious and ended up fucking one of them up terribly. I don't think anyone was fucking with this guy, bro. At all, whatsoever.
Kicked you?
Yeah.
Did you do anything to him when he kicked you?
No.
No?
I hit the ground.
Like, this dude was hiding behind a dumpster. Does he really look like the kind of dude that literally just kidnapped a cop, put him in the car with 3 of his buddies, and then it ended in an altercation that, no, bro.
As a matter of fact, my back is screwed.
So when he came up and attacked you, did he say anything?
He said, I'm gonna kill you.
At this point, things aren't looking good for Chad. On the bright side, nobody's dead, so he might just be able to dodge a murder charge. But by all accounts, he has still just
Oh, so he didn't kill anybody. Good thing.
beaten up a homeless guy for no obvious reason. So now it's up to the cops to decide what to do.
Can't give any description of all these people. It says he stabbed multiple times. There's absolutely 0 stab wounds on him whatsoever. All we can corroborate is that
If he's lying about the initial altercation, he's lying about other shit, if not lying about literally quite possibly fucking everything.
he beat this poor guy up in an alley for no reason. So, who wants to press charges?
Turn around, put your hands on your back. We're going to detain you right now. We'll another investigation.
Am I being charged with something?
Well, right now you are detained.
I think I murdered a that night.
It seems all his years of police work haven't taught him to remain silent, as at this rate, he might end up talking himself back into a murder charge. Currently, Chad is being charged with 1 count of misdemeanor battery and has been placed on paid administrative leave from his position back in Ohio. The maximum charge he's facing is 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. But at least Matthew remained calm during his stop. Jonathan Hempel, however, managed to do the exact opposite in his stop, despite being only pulled over for having too dark of a tint on his windows.
Too dark of a tint on your window, $100 ticket. $100 ticket, something like that. Not that big of a deal.
Say hello, was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you, well, because it's the window tint violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is the...
Wait, hold on. Is this cop versus cop? I was talking. Let me go back.
But at least Matthew remained calm during his stop. Jonathan Hempel, however, managed to do the exact opposite in his stop, despite being only pulled over for having too dark of a tint on his windows.
Say hello, was that illegal?
He was I'm so dumb. Hold on, let me go back again.
Managed to do the but at least Matthew remained calm during his stop.
I'm sorry, last time. I just keep losing focus.
Jonathan Hempel, however, managed to do the exact opposite in his stop, despite being only pulled over for having too dark of a tint on his windows.
Say hello, was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you, well, because it's the window tint violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well,
what he said right there is, give a fuck about my window tint, bro. I'm a cop. Do whatever the fuck I want. That's what he just said right there.
we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag.
Okay.
That tag's not even on file.
I see, yes. Well, we
Okay.
have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir.
So, is it standard operating procedure and okay for you to run blue lights on a vehicle that doesn't have a government tag? And I honestly don't know.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me
Sir,
over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
The cops are immediately met with aggression despite this being a pretty minor stop.
It is.
After they realized it was a fellow officer, the chief would likely have been able to explain away the window tint and let them know it was an official police vehicle with clearance. But Jonathan's aggression throws all of that out the window.
Or maybe he didn't have clearance for this vehicle with the tint on it, and he's getting mad because he might get exposed for doing something wrong. I don't know.
While making the officers believe that maybe something isn't right here.
Yeah. What?
She's about bringing your driver's license
All
back
right.
up.
That's fine.
Yeah. First, when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just
It's not a
confirming
Dodge
it's not.
Ram. You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you want to come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now.
Sir, can I ask why you're so
Is it
upset?
still?
This dude's very sensitive. Very sensitive. I honked at you. I blinked my lights. I was just trying to say hey. You didn't say hey back. Instead, you pulled me over. Now, I'm about to act like a really pissed off fucking 16-year-old sophomore high school girl that just waved to her crush. He didn't wave back. Now she's about to go to the bathroom and cry for 30 minutes. Like, bro, stop being such a fucking girl. Like, oh my god. I was hoping he'd have a hooker with him. Yo, he looks like the type, doesn't he, Beth? She's probably in the trunk, sleeping off last night's bender.
Come back to a Dodge Ram.
No,
now.
we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still come back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 9 on 5.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Chief, I'm trying to be respectful with you.
I understand
okay?
that. I understand.
I'm not raising my voice or nothing at you, right?
I understand.
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you,
respectful to one
the
another,
only thing I done wrong, y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue license.
No,
to you.
sir. No, we were going to pull you actually.
Right.
But like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officers.
He doesn't understand that he's getting pulled over for his window tint. And they don't know that he's a police officer. It doesn't have government plates on it. So if you have a car with a whole bunch of fucking with dark-ass window tint that doesn't have a government plate but has blue lights on it, what does that tell you? What does that tell you as a police officer? Someone might be trying to impersonate police. We should probably check this out because we don't want that to go unresolved, right? That's bad for everyone. Someone out here playing cop, right? So that's why, man, and you acting like a fucking turd.
Blue light.
Well, she threw my license. If she is, get them for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well that's fine.
I'm just trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
All righty.
Again, this stop was incredibly minor, and all the officers really wanted to do was check that this was in fact a police officer and not just an impersonator. But unfortunately for Jonathan, he escalated this to a completely unnecessary and unprofessional level, and received heavy criticism for it.
Yes, very unprofessional.
After a short investigation, it was decided that Jonathan would receive an oral reprimand, and he would be required to attend at least 6 months of anger management and de-escalation classes, and take multiple substance abuse and DUI classes, and had his driver's license suspended for 6 months. He was also sued by the driver of the vehicle he hit, and a cash settlement was reached. And on top of all of that, he also was suspended without pay for a week and given a last chance agreement, meaning one more slip up and he was out for good. Realistically, this is how it should have been handled, and the Gainesville Police Department should be praised for this in the same way as—
Really? Dude, this is something that really surprises me about cops, getting DUIs or being reckless or doing stupid shit, is that especially when it comes to DUIs, DUIs are such a severe crime and they can result in catastrophic loss of life, and it's so dangerous to do so that you would think that some of these officers would straight up, no questions asked, beyond a shadow of a doubt, be fired, but they're not. And that's actually kind of surprising for me. I'm not saying they should be fired, but given the nature of their occupation, and given that drunk driving is a big cause for thousands of deaths every fucking year, and it gets worse and worse and worse, you would think that if police officers break that one golden fucking rule that everyone, pays attention to, you would think that that would be the appropriate punishment, but it's not.
the officer in charge of this case in Oklahoma.
Stay in your vehicle. Back in your car.
I'm
drunk?
No, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? The big. Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
Good God, look at his face. No, he hasn't been drinking. That dude's been snorting cocaine out of strippers' ass cheeks. Look at him. Holy hell. Look at those eyeballs. That dude's looking through my soul right now.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
This man literally had the balls to say, "Turn the camera off."
What division?
Investigations.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
The whole bar?
Please.
Huh?
Wow.
I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
This guy isn't just drunk. He's absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
Even to the point where he thinks the camera can't hear him whispering. But despite the cap...
He's too drunk to have bribed the officer, so he's just trying to be like, "Psst, Captain, just forget about it." Nah, dog. Nah.
captain's pleas, the officer refuses to turn off his camera and continues with the investigation.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me.
Right?
How much we drink tonight,
That's
sir?
just
I was
embarrassing.
at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you're swerving all over me when you turn off or you didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Yeah,
Not
bull
much.
hell.
How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer, liquor? How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
Lies.
3 or 4? How long ago was
Lies.
It's been going on a while.
You know how many times I've told people, oh, I only had 3 or 4? When I was actually on fucking number 15? Lying.
that? How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here.
Yes.
Come over to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
Those must have been a strong few beers, as not
Right.
only was he stumbling over his words, but apparently
Yeah.
also swerving across both lanes on his way home.
This
The
guy-
captain is then searched and
This guy was trashed. Like, trashed.
told to stand in the open where he's tested on his balance and sobriety.
Hands down by your side, please. Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pen, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head, okay? Come over here, it's a little bit more level. I'm going to demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French. Mr. French.
This
stand
guy's,
just like that for me. When
this
I tell
guy's
you to
done.
okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
And I want you to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. And while you look at your toe, I want you to count by 1,000. It's 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At any point in time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue to count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
Let's just see how well he fares with the field sobriety test, and then we may write up.
1,000.
Damn, bro, you didn't make it. We failed. Failed. You made it to 1,000, and that was it. Before you fucking started stumbling over your own feet. Bro, like, damn.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off,
I cannot, sir.
please?
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body
I
cam.
do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please
If you refuse to take the field sobriety test, bro, you go to jail. Period. Or unless you're willing to submit to a blood test.
talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
You can
done.
turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm a captain on the police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
And I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken
not-
an oath to uphold the law.
I
don't
am
show
not-
favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the president of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
Yeah, you are.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Yeah, you
Because
are.
I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Even as the captain begs him to turn his camera off and just talk, the officer stands his ground and states that he has to treat everyone the same or his job and livelihood could be at risk. He's showing a fantastic amount of integrity that unfortunately we don't get to see too often, likely due to people like this trying to pull rank. They then continue
That guy, he tried to stand on one foot and it still failed.
with the third and final test, involving simply walking heel to toe for 10 steps.
All right, anytime you're ready, you may begin.
How many steps do you think he'll take before he starts to fall over? Heel to toe for 10 steps. I give him 3. I give him 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. I was wrong. Okay, well, you walked 9 steps, my friend. Not the full 10. So I guess A-, I suppose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You're not even heel to toe, bro.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You're just walking.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Because you're
Can I
drunk.
talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands.
Can I talk to you, sir? I'm the captain of the fucking police department. You turn the camera off. I should tell you something. I know I sound like Joe Biden whenever I'm talking, trying to get out of trouble. Just let me sniff your hair real quick, officer. Just you want to just take but a second. I got no weapons or nothing. I swear to God, bro. That's embarrassing.
Behind your back, sir.
Now that the investigation is concluded and the perp is placed under arrest, the officer turns off his camera and returns the captain to the police department. Not only was he suspended from his position as Oklahoma police captain, but he was also hit with the regular punishments for DUI, likely amounting to a small fine and a few months in jail.
Wells Fargo has
Few months
donated
in
$50
jail.
million for emergency.
Few months in jail as a police captain. They'll probably just keep that motherfucker in solitary, but if they don't, there's not gonna be a shortage of motherfuckers fucking with him.